but we are in Zion National Park. April's already cried twice because we're here. And tell you what, man, it's beautiful. But got off on our first stop here, and we're on our first stop. We stopped at the grotto, and we're going to do the Angel's Landing Trail. The chain section of the trail is closed, so we're not going to be able to do that. Darn. But we're going to go up as far as we can. So if you look behind us, that right there, that is Angel's Landing. And that's where you can normally go up and see that from there. But that's part of that, which is I think the last half mile of the trail is closed. So we're not going to be able to do it, but we're going to go up as far as we can. So kind of scan around here. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. Staying in here. Bus right there, shuttle bus dropped us off. Not that one, but one earlier. So, alright, we're going to go start our hike. You see the river back here behind us as well. And it's going to be awesome. This is the Virgin River. The grotto.
Virgin River. I've said that literally like 11 times on the way here. Because we crossed it that many times on the way here.
That is just amazing. Pretty windy, so I don't know how the audio is going to sound.
Alright.
Angel's Landing, 2.5 miles. Emerald Pools, 1 mile.
This is the loop that she was talking about on the bus?
No.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I thought she said something about Emerald's Pool and something. The loop. Wow. Well, 2 weeks ago we go from mossy, slippery rocks to sand. Darn COVID. Ooh. There's even a $5,000 fine and 6 months in jail.
Or both.
Or both. For trying it.
I heard they've got cameras up there. That's just crazy. I just want to take pictures and video the whole thing.
I know, I know.
This is the Riverside walk that goes to the Narrows. We're not going to do the Narrows. We don't want to get wet because you got to hike in the river. Plus they've got a algae warning right now. So we're just doing the river walk.
They need this sign in Tennessee when we do Rock Island. Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of just warning alarms, and then you gotta run.
Alright, we just got done at Zion National Park. We done Angel's Landing up to the chains, because from the chains on, the last half mile is closed due to COVID. And we went up to stop 9 and done the river walk up to the Narrows. The Narrows start at the river, but we went up to the river, which is the start of the Narrows. So now we're back in the car. We're gonna go to the east entrance. We're at the south entrance. We're gonna drive over to the east entrance and check that out. Probably not gonna do any other hiking. We're just gonna check the views.
It's hot. I'm tired.
It is hot. We're exhausted. We both got over 20,000 steps today. And the river walk was an easy walk, fairly flat, but it's a very popular trail, and it was very busy.
Very.
And people won't
Move
out of the way. They'll walk 4 wide down the trail coming at you, and they won't move. So it's frustrating, but we got it done. So Angel's Landing was pretty rough. It took us 50 minutes to get down. I don't remember how long it took us to get up.
I don't know. I have to look at my cell phone and time it out.
But it's definitely a lot quicker coming down.
Painful though.
But yeah, the legs were hurting a lot more coming down than going up.
Yeah.
Going up is just, you got to stop because you're breathing hard and
yeah, you lose your breath.
Catch your breath.
Because I mean, it's a huge incline. I mean, it's not just walking a path gradually up the hill. It's pretty much straight up. And what do they call them? Switchbacks, and then the wiggles. The wiggles were terrible.
I got some great footage of the wiggles.
Yes.
So, and you see the buses coming at you. We're following one. Those are the buses that you get on at the visitor center, and you had to have a ticket to get on, which it was $1 ticket that we had to buy before we came, because if you don't buy it before you come, you're not going to get on
no
one.
way.
So we passed a bunch of people walking, and from the visitor center
to Temple was over 8 miles.
to stop number 9, which is the last stop, was over 8 miles.
Yep.
So that's before you even get any hiking done. You're hiking the road. So, but April was on it and got our tickets between 7 and 8 a.m. this morning. So we were here at like 6:30, and we jumped straight on the bus, had no problems. And when we just came back, it is now, well, it was about 3 o'clock when we got back to the visitor center, and that line was probably 200 people deep, if not more. I mean, it was long.
And there's no way that you could do what we did and leave the bus at a 3 o'clock bus.
Yeah, and the last bus leaves stop number 9, which is the last stop, at 8:40? 8:15. And so that's 5 hours from now, and there's no way.
No.
Because those people that was in the back of that line, they're probably going to sit there for another hour and a half before they get on the bus.
Well, and our first bus driver said that if you plan to do a hike and you're not back at the pickup point, you're hiking back, because there's no, the last bus leaves 8:15, period.
So this bus is turning to the left. That's the Kenyan Scenic Drive, and only buses are allowed to be in there right now. So buses and the tour vans and stuff like that. But you can't drive your vehicle up there. So the only way to get into the canyon is buying a ticket and getting on one of those buses.
And if you don't have a ticket, you're going to be these people walking right here.
Yeah.
Terry read it online, got on the Zion National Parks website, and due to COVID and all the stuff that they had to change and things that was closed and stuff that we had to do to prepare to come, he's the one that seen that we had to have a shuttle ticket. So I had to use the same website that I purchased the Mammoth Cave tickets from, so it worked out great because I'd already had an account. So then I just sat there and 4 days I pretty much stalked that app, because it says you could either buy it the day before or 48 hours the day before or 48 hours before. Well, one day I happened to get on it and noticed that every so once in a while, randomly, they will open up a slot. And one day I happened to open it up and there was a 7 a.m. and we were wanting to come yesterday, but today was just fantastic, so it was all meant to be. And so I purchased it because I was texting Terry just to make sure he wanted to come at 7 and on a different day than what we had planned. And I booked it without him even okaying it, because I couldn't let it go, and it only stayed in my cart for 11 minutes, I think. In other words, it voids itself out and then it goes to the next person.
Yeah, she found the only 2 7 o'clock tickets that we had seen in 3 days, 4 days?
4 days.
So everything else was like now, 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yes.
Did see one at 12 o'clock.
That would have been okay, but I mean, if that would have been our desperate point to where we would have had to do the 12 o'clock with it. It was all meant to be. All meant to be.
I tell you right now, I get this video done, and anybody that watches it, this video is not going to do it justice.
No. See, it got me crying again. It's just unreal.
It is absolutely beautiful. I've never seen anything like it.
No.
I mean, the Grand Canyon, the Grand Canyon ain't even like it.
No.
I mean, it's totally different.
Yes, this is I can't even fathom it. I mean, I can't even explain it. This is absolutely breathtaking. The Grand Canyon is so huge it almost looks fake. It's just so huge when you stand on the rim and look down into the Colorado River. I mean, it's just massive. And it's like, one of those things where you want to pinch yourself because, am I really here? Because it's just so huge. This is, especially when you hike it. Of course, we didn't hike the Grand Canyon when we were there because the boys were little. But one day we may go back. But this, actually putting your feet on the ground and walking it and feeling it, I mean, it's just unreal. And come to find out, what was the Indian's name? The whole story that the bus driver told us about the temple?
It's whatever the...
I can't remember the name of the Indian. We'll have to look it up. Type it in the bottom later.
It's the name of the place. I don't have the map.
I don't, yeah.
Anyway,
it's in the trunk. We'll edit it in there. But anyhow, the name of the Indian, and it was about, the temple is about the altar and the temple, and they have two temple rocks that are side by side, massive. Not sure if we got a very good picture of them because we were on the wrong side of the little shuttle bus, but massive, just pillar rocks. And so anyhow, it all leads back to God. And let me tell you, he did a fantastic job here because it is absolutely gorgeous.
So the Native Americans believe that the canyon, especially the north end, something was sacred and had something to do with what they believed. So they named it after their chief, and I don't, whatever the name of it is, that's what they named that part of the canyon, after him. And I think it's the Mormons, when they settled Utah, basically named all the mountains, the peaks, and all that stuff. And what April was talking about was the pulpit and altar. I'm not sure if I tried to get pictures of it, but I'm not sure if I did or not. But that's just two rocks, that formations. It's just, they're side by side. One's taller than the other, and they're just down there on the canyon floor. And they're tall. They're huge. There's just standing there in the middle, in the middle of the floor.
There's a hole up there in the canyon.
Yeah, you see a big hole up there, and you see this arch up here on the left, right there.
Yeah, and you're gonna see it here when we turn bear to the left.
Look
here.
straight at it.
Mm-hmm.
See the arch. Stop, take some pictures of it. You see the arch right there in front of us. Comes a
Oh my goodness.
big bus. Checkerboard Mesa. Oh, look at the sheep.
Crap. Can I get that? Oh man. Dang.
I can't pull off in there.
Just make sure you don't lose your tire over there. Maybe you can get them around the edge.
There's some sheep up here on Checkerboard Mesa. Just pulled over and seen them. I don't know if they'll come down here because there's people out down here. Looks like a mama and two babies.
That was cool. They're still sitting there looking at us.
Seatbelt.
Sorry. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. How much? So we need to turn around where and do what? 'Cause
I think we can probably turn around at the.
Okay, because I want to see the checkerboard too.
That's where they were
I know.
on.
But I wanted to see this when we first seen them. That's what they were walking on, and that's what I want to see. That there was a pull off going that opposite direction. Oh, here we go.
East Rim Trailways. We want to turn around right here. Okay, well that's Zion, so I'm not going to record too much on the way back because we're almost out of memory space. So we're looking at the checkerboard mesa right now, and we're going to head back through Zion, get back on the interstate and go back to Vegas. We may stop and get something to eat. I don't know. We're hungry. So
Snack or something.
next stop. Well, there's some things I want to show you on the interstate,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
and I want to save some space for that. So
Yeah. We drove here in the dark, and we could just see the outline of the mountains coming. So we really want to save some memory for this certain spot.
this is the Virgin River Gorge.